You have to kill your soul, your cells, whichever way it is, the blood, however it's done, I don't know. But you see that your life is controlled by another spirit. You might feel it is still you because it is imitating you in every way. But the life in you now, it is a spirit life. It is a spirit living its life in you. Maybe if it's not to the worst state that you are, if the spirit departs, or you are healed, or you are cleansed of the spirit, or you are being delivered from that spirit, you still be yourself. Maybe you still not be yourself. You still lack the ability of knowledge, and your brains do not function as perfect as it should be. The spirit takes control over you. Absolute control. That means it is possessing you. It's like you taking control over somebody's life. Depends on how long it takes. You could take control of somebody's life, and sometimes going to possess somebody's property or somebody's things. It becomes yours, and you imitate it to the exact replicate. Just to be exactly as it is. Sometimes it takes even your image, because the spirit has not got any form or shape. It's like the air. The air hasn't got form or shape, but it does exist. We know the air does exist. So if we say our spirit in the same manner, and so it can take the form of you. That's why we even believe that in dreams and visions, you may see somebody who you know, familiar with, and it's not necessarily that person. It's the spirit that has taken the image of that person and confusing you, and you might end up going to, if the person did something terrible to you in that dream, you might be upset with the person and thinking that the person is a witch or a wizard, and all it is a spirit. Some spirit has taken the image of the person and has imitated the person in your dream, and you are upset with the person, and the person probably have no knowledge of whatever it is that has gone on. Now, these are some of the spiritual understandings, or those as long as it's been in, has come to realize and accept, and sort of touch on these topics. Sometimes reveal these things, because there is no reason for why God should come and possess you. But there's a reason for spirit to end up possessing other people. We have evidence of these things, where a person is being possessed by another spirit, and sometimes he had to be delivered from such a situation. So in my situation, in my account, something similar of that nature. I felt the presence of this spirit. Why the spirit takes possession, whether it has gone to the worst state, I become forgetful. I feel that something else wants to control your life. Something else controls your life. Something else determines what you want to do and what you don't want to do. It gives you some pleasurable moment, not as to what you probably want, but as to what is the spirit itself willingly wants to do. It's that it owns you, it does what it wants. So it has become a god, or like you. It has become you. It is basically your king or your master or something of that nature. And that is who God is, isn't it? Whatever God you worship, you see God as the one who controls you, the one who has authority over your life. It's the same way. If a spirit possesses you and controls you, it has overcome you, and it is in charge of your life. And so it so does what it so pleases. And so in that situation, if you fall under that situation, that is how you think. That's why I think I see it, or that's how I think about it. And there I am, with a spirit then speaking and using my speaking with my mouth as if I intended to speak the way I did. But I didn't have any knowledge of that. And then through that I've realized that spirit can possess. So now I am being judged. Was I being judged by me, spirit being judged? But the feeling of the spirit has become my feeling. So maybe I'm not personally who I should be. Maybe I'm now the spirit that has taken form, by using me, has taken its form and living life and saying the things you had to do and being whatever you had to do. So I look forward to see that spirit, me being whatever I am and whatever I have become. Is it something that is deadly? I don't see that in me anyway. Am I very dangerous? Am I harmful? I don't see that in me. I still see I still remember things of old. Maybe it is not me remembering. It's just a spirit that has taken all my memories. And maybe as I speak, it's not me. Now, if I say me, I mean the real person that is what it is now, this moment. So it's very confusing. I don't know if you get a picture here, but all I'm trying to say is that I went to experience. The experience has drowned me somehow to the state where I have lost so many privileges has just passed by. And with other abilities, I probably think I easily would have been to do whatever I have to do to take advantage of those opportunities. I couldn't. Not because I didn't, I couldn't. Sorry. Some things stood in the way. Something makes it impossible. These are things that people will then say, that means there is a negative force of spirit in your life. You have to get rid of that spirit. Be delivered. Meet somebody more stronger, or somebody who has got a spirit that's stronger, that he may deliver you from that spirit. I do also believe in those things. Or whatever the spirit is that's present, whether it is strong and I have my senses to deliver myself, that is what I do. Place myself then with understanding, I'm sure, to be able to cleanse myself of any spirit that is evil. Because why should anything take what is mine as is? So being among Christians actually, and realizing that going through such an experience of what I say judgment, whether the spirit was being judged, whichever way, I went through an experience that it's unforgettable. You see, and I've learned that, but I also find myself in a situation where I'm always opening up to more ideas. And so as a result of that, I know precisely, that the choices that I have, understanding that I have right now in life, that God is something that I can't perceive it. I can't just think of it. I don't know how to explain this, but my experiences has made me realize that if I want to be able to, have my benefit fully from the faith of whichever way, I have to be very more honest and such. As I see, I keep forgetfulness. I'm striving so hard to get you the information I want to say. I know what I want to say, but I keep, take it going away. It's like being robbed off my brains or something. All I want to say here is that life is much something, right there, that if one decide to sort of pursue anything, you have to pursue it in a very honest way. Seek for the truth. Seek for answers that have got hard evidence. And if it's not much of any evidence there's no point in encouraging it. It's worth it that if I breathe out of anything or associate, I'm able to have a friend, that kind of bonding, which I know that with another human being, not somebody who wants to be friend only for the means or purposes of trying to convert you or put you into the state of what? Of which you have struggled so much to get out, or you are still struggling to get out. Now,